Hello and welcome to a brand new Isolation e-racing show, the ultimate e-racing drivers. Well, tonight I can tell you, we are racing IndyCars at Silverstone.
It will really show, I think, the drivers who can adapt.
It's been really good prep because obviously there's not a huge amount of difference between the cars we've been racing online and what I'll be racing in real life.
He's won the Le Mans 24-hour race not once, not twice, but 5 times. It could only be Derek Bell.
One particular simulator one day, in Hong Kong, was so amazing. And I went, oh, right, I could come and do an evening of this every week.
I am sitting next to a simulator that will be here probably forever, and I love esports now too, so we'll take it.
Yeah, as they come down this beautiful section right here, side by side between Hallgren and Barnacle. They were side by side the whole way through Copse Corner and in through Maggots and Beckett. Spraying sideways in the background. Barnacle, he somehow keeps it in a straight line. Mike Epps has spun from the lead. Mike Epps is falling down the order down to the back of the field now. There's even more spinners, even more contact. Keane Donaldson and Freddie Spinlow.
Great stuff from Lullum. He comes around the last corner and he takes the race win. 5 points and pole position for the feature race with it. Everyone who is going to finish below Raoul Hyman will be put into that consolation race. Oh dear, there we go. Hyman helped around into a spin. I think that may... Oh dear, that was Enzo Mucci.
The driver coach.
Oh no! Enzo Mucci, what are you doing?
As they come towards Copse Corner, he's going to have to go on the outside line. Can he manage to get the slipstring around the outside? It's Brave around the outside of Copse Corner. Is he going to be able to keep his foot in? Yes, he does. Side by side towards Maggots and Beckett's now. Crawford still trying to get ahead of Bortolotti as they come through. Still neck and neck through Maggots and Beckett's, and Crawford's got ahead. What's a move from Jack Crawford round the outside of Copse Corner. Got it stopped into Maggots and Beckett's, but now it's a 4-car train with Crawford, Bortolotti, Azam and Will Stevens.
Ramis Azam round, and unfortunately he took a driver with him. It's going to be a front row spot for the feature race and 5 points with it. Mirko Bortolotti.
And Dudu Barrichello, oh no, gets a touch in the rear from Bart Horston, and Dudu Barrichello now causes a chain reaction after he gets punted in the rear by Bart Horston. Dupel and Ali Al Khalifa, and Khalifa spins as well in Brooklands. They come through and they may just avoid it. Their Slavic goes through. Luke Browning is going to win this one ahead of Phil Dennis, and Bart Horston with a great drive as well to third.
That's Lullum, who has gone round. So there's our race leader. He's had some contact.
Lullum is back out. Azam is going to come out ahead of Lullum. He comes out just behind Jonathan Hoggard, and he gets ahead into 5th place. So exactly where Mike Epps was.
Bortolotti may just get into the race lead. It's going to be very close now, and Bortolotti is going to inherit 1 place. Oh, well, no, he doesn't. Dennis goes late on the brakes, and Bortolotti does indeed pick up a place.
Now look at the run from Bortolotti. Browning had a bad one. Here he comes for the race lead to the outside line as they come towards Stowe Corner. I think he should have it as they come towards Stowe. He's on the outside line. Browning is going to try his best to keep it on the brakes up the inside, side by side. Browning up the inside. He manages to hold it sideways. They make contact. Still in a straight line somehow. Bends the front wing. Dennis now trying to get up the inside. Still neck and neck. Bortolotti with damage now. Browning on the inside line. Bortolotti round the outside, but Browning as he managed to hold on. Hoggard up the inside onto the final lap. White flag is in the air. What's a finish? This is going to be Browning leads. Dennis second. Hoggard third. Bortolotti fourth. And Crystal right in the mix now. This is an absolutely stunning race. What mistake.
Oh dear, mistake there in the background. We've got someone off. Dennis with a spin, unfortunately.
Browning cannot afford himself into the pit lane. What's going on here? Browning darts to the pit lane. Has he had an issue? Has he got a drive-through penalty on the final lap of the race? Jonathan Hoggard is going to win the race on the last lap after disaster earlier on. Chris Lullum is second.